You've been taught something your whole life, that when someone disrespects you, you respond. When someone challenges you, you defend yourself. When someone is wrong, you correct them. Because silence, you were told, means weakness. Silence means you lost. Silence means they won. So you argue, you explain, you justify, you replay the conversation in your head for hours, thinking of better lines you should have said. And yet, somehow, you still feel drained, still misunderstood, still smaller than before. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one told you. Most arguments are not about truth. They're about control. And once you understand that, you'll realize why ignoring someone often does what arguing never can. From a young age, we're conditioned to believe that strength looks loud, that confident people always respond, that if you don't defend yourself immediately, you're letting people walk over you. So when someone provokes you, your nervous system reacts before your mind does. Your heart rate increases, your jaw tightens, your brain starts searching for the perfect comeback, because arguing feels like taking power back. But psychology shows something surprising. In many situations, arguing doesn't restore power, it hands it away. When someone provokes you, they're not looking for information, they're looking for emotional feedback. Your reaction is the reward. Neuroscience calls this a feedback loop. The moment you react emotionally, the other person's brain gets a hit of validation. They feel seen, they feel impactful, they feel important, even if the interaction is negative. This is why some people seem energized by conflict. They leave the argument feeling satisfied while you feel exhausted. Because you weren't having a conversation, you were feeding a system. Arguing keeps the loop alive. Ignoring breaks it. Think of it like fire. An argument is not a logical exchange, it's a flame, and every response you give, explanations, defenses, anger, even calm logic, is oxygen. Ignoring isn't passive, it's removing the oxygen, and when there's no oxygen, the fire doesn't explode, it dies quietly. This is where most people get it wrong. They think ignoring means pretending nothing happened, swallowing disrespect, letting people win. But psychologically, ignoring is not submission, it's selective engagement. You're making a decision about where your energy goes, and energy is power. There's a reason emotionally intelligent people don't argue with everyone, not because they're afraid, but because they understand something most people don't. Not every challenge deserves a response, and not every voice deserves access to you. Here's another layer people miss. When you argue, you enter the other person's frame. You accept their rules, their timing, their emotional temperature. You're now reacting. Ignoring does the opposite. It forces them to sit with the discomfort, with the unanswered question, with the realization that they didn't get inside your head. And for many people, that silence is far more unsettling than any comeback, because it removes their leverage. This is why ignoring works especially well with toxic personalities. People who thrive on reaction don't know what to do with neutrality. Your silence becomes a mirror, and they're left staring at themselves. Now, this doesn't mean you should ignore everything. This is important. Ignoring is powerful only when it's intentional, not avoidance, not fear, not suppression. Intentional ignoring comes from clarity. It's knowing the difference between a conversation that leads somewhere and one that only drains you. Let's talk about why ignoring feels so hard. When you don't respond, your ego panics. Your mind says, they'll think I lost, they'll control the narrative, they'll disrespect me more. But here's what actually happens most of the time. People respect boundaries they can't break. When someone realizes they can't provoke you into reaction, they either change their behavior or lose interest entirely, because the game stopped working. This is why silence often changes dynamics faster than arguments ever do. Arguing teaches people how to push your buttons. Ignoring teaches them where the boundary is. There's a quiet confidence in not reacting. It signals something powerful. I don't need to prove myself to you. I don't need your validation. I decide what deserves my attention, and attention, psychologically, is status. Now, let's be honest, ignoring is not easy. Your body wants to respond, your mind wants closure, your ego wants the last word. There will be moments where staying silent feels unfair, where you replay the insult, where you imagine how good it would feel to finally shut them down. That discomfort doesn't mean ignoring is wrong. It means your nervous system is learning a new pattern, a more regulated one. Silence isn't weakness, it's restraint, and restraint is a form of strength that doesn't announce itself. Here's a simple mental shift that helps. Instead of asking, "How do I win this argument?" ask, "Is this worth my energy?" That question alone changes everything, at work, in relationships, online. You'll notice something interesting. When you stop arguing with people who seek reaction, your life gets quieter, clearer, lighter, not because problems disappear, but because unnecessary battles do. And the people who actually matter, the ones capable of respect and understanding, they don't need endless arguments. They respond to calm boundaries. So the next time someone provokes you, challenges you, or tries to pull you into chaos, pause. You don't owe everyone a response. You don't owe every comment an explanation. You don't owe every misunderstanding your energy. Sometimes the strongest move is not speaking at all, because silence, when chosen consciously, is not losing. It's stepping out of a game you were never meant to play. And once you do that, you'll notice something quietly powerful happen. You stop feeling controlled, you stop feeling reactive, you stop feeling drained, and you start moving through the world with a kind of calm that doesn't need to prove itself. If this idea resonated with you, it might also explain why you've become more selective about where you show up, why you observe more than you speak, and why stepping back sometimes feels healthier than engaging. That silence might not be avoidance, it might be awareness. And understanding that difference changes everything.